Hello and welcome back to Empyrion episode 4, and as you can see I've made a little bit of progress to the base. We're starting to build our upper floor up there, and you can see over there the beginnings of our spaceship. So I'm just going to take you inside first and we'll show you what I've been building, and then we're going to go on a little bit of an adventure. So there's our lovely I think not too bad looking hover vehicle there for getting around the planet or planets. Our kitchen. Where am I going? Actually, we need to go this way. We're going to head up in the lift, spin ourselves round and hop out if I can. Sometimes you get glitched on there. So this is what I've been building, my little farm. So the roof's coming along there. I've got the lights up, the farming lights. And what are we growing on our farm? Well, we've got a row of tomatoes here. I'm growing the tomatoes because you can build, I think, tomato soup, I think it is, or tomato something, which has got a lifetime, I think, of 250 minutes, which is a really long time. And they're quite nutritious as well. So they last a long time and they're nutritious. So they're going to be really, really useful. And then we've got a row of corn, a row of pumpkins, because everyone loves pumpkins, don't they? And then a row of wheat to make bread. And then we've got these two on the ends maybe aren't growing, or just maybe haven't been growing long enough. We've got some space durians. So we've got everything we really need there. There are more plants you can make or grow, but these are the really essential ones, I think. And we need these plants to make the rations as well. The special food rations that are the best food in the game, and you can stack them as well. They don't hold a separate slot each one, so we're going to be needing to build some of them. And then I've got my storage container over here with a few extra bits and pieces for the garden stroke farm. And then on that side over there on the upper level, we're going to have our living accommodation. We might be extending the farm out. We'll be leaving this bit of space here for a bit of extra farm or another room or something like that, as when needed. And then over here you can see, yes, a very, very basic spaceship. I just basically made a few bits and pieces and bolted them together just to see if it worked and to test it out. It works really well. You do have to put the landing legs on if you're going to put it on a platform like this. Otherwise it will just burn a hole in the platform with the rear. If you have a rear rocket underneath, which I've got, or a proper rear rocket underneath. But this is going to be built into a hangar for our ship. I'm not sure how I'm going to come into the hangar, whether I'm going to come in from the back or maybe more than likely come in through the top until they build hangar doors into the game. I really do hope they build hangar doors into the game quite soon, because that's going to be so useful and looks so cool as well. So that's my spaceship. Now we're going to have a run around in that later, near the end of the episode. I'm probably going to head up into space for the first time and have a look around, which isn't bad for episode 4, I don't think. But first of all, I've got a bit of an emergency, and that emergency is I'm running really low on energy at the moment. So I'm going to have to go and find myself a bit of promethium, basically. Otherwise we're going to be slightly screwed. So we'll just fill our oxygen up first. And in fact, I think we'll take the we'll go out this way. I think we'll take the hover vehicle, because I know where there's another promethium deposit, and I'm going to show you guys where that is as well, in case you don't know. This is a second promethium deposit that I have discovered. The first one I've completely used up. So we'll hop into our hover vehicle, start her up, bring her up in the air just a little bit. There's often a little delay, I don't know why, but then we'll back ourselves out of here. I always go in forwards, and we'll head over to where this other promethium deposit is. Now it's up here. Basically, you've probably already, or most people will discover the magnesium deposit, and you definitely need to discover that because you need be able to make your ammunition. Although at the moment, of course, the ammunition on the ships is careful. The ammunition on the ships is, well, you get as much as you want. You don't have to. Currently, you don't have to craft bullets for the weapons on the ships. So I think it's up here somewhere. And what I don't... Whoa! It's not a very good vehicle for the mountains. What I don't want to do is get too close to that tower. I'm sure it was up here somewhere. On the left, up a mountain. There it is. So there's the latest Promethean deposit. Now, I'm not going to take the there. So you can see it's guarded by a drone. So we're going to quickly hop out. And we're going to have to go and take this drone out before we can get the Promethean. I don't even know if it's spotted us yet, to be honest. I don't know how far away. Yeah, it's definitely spotted us now. Oh, it's spun around too far. See if we can get some shots on it. Maybe I should reload first. Might be a good idea. Come on, reload, 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 reload. Christ, have I not killed it yet? What the heck's going on? Wow, that took a lot of ammo to take that down. I'm sure normally it doesn't take that many. Now I hope there's not another one. You can see that it didn't do me too much damage because it was it wasn't a laser one. But we'll just head over and loot this thing first before it disappears. See what goodies we get off it. Not too shabby. 3 computers, 5 capacitor devices and 3 reactor cores. That's excellent. And a bunch of motors. That's pretty good haul. And some glass plates. That is absolutely a really nice haul for the expenditure there. But we'll just pop over to this Promethean deposit. Do a bit of mining. Just a very short burst of mining. Won't be too long. Won't bore you with all the micromanagement in the game. And then we'll head back, get into the spaceship and have a look around in space. Because it really looks fantastic. So we're on top of it now. Looks like we're going to have to go down a bit. And when you're mining... First of all, it's very loud. And it's also useful to go into first person to mine. And the blue stuff you can see is the Promethean. So we've got oh. There we go, we've got some now. We've got a couple of bits there. So basically that's the Promethean, and I'm not going to bore you by mining all the Promethean out. I'll come back and do that in my own time. So we'll just extricate ourselves. Oh, damn. Extricate ourselves from the mine, get back to our ground vehicle. And head on back to the base. So the more I play this game, actually, the more impressed I become. I mean, I've had a read on the forums and that now, and everybody is enjoying this game. And there's so many games on early access in Steam now that are just crap. There's so many early access games that are just shouldn't even be. I know it's early access, but they shouldn't even be in early access. I mean, but this game is one of the gems amongst a lot of rubbish, to be honest. And maybe they should have different kind of categories of early access, because there's just such a variety of quality under the banner of early access, and I think that's what really pisses people off. So let's jump in anyway, and we'll head back to base. Am I going the right way here? God, don't know where I'm going here. Hold on. Yeah. So we'll get back to base because I really want to. I don't want this episode to be too long, but I really want to take you up into space. I had a little fly around there earlier just to test out, see what it looks like, and I tell you what, it looks amazing, absolutely amazing, and I can't wait to show you guys up there. There's one of the planets there. That's the fire planet. So I'm just going to drop this outside the building just to speed things up a little bit. Slow down! This is very bad at slowing down, by the way. We'll hop out. And we'll go up to the space vehicle. We'll have a quick top up of oxygen, I think, on the way through. And also, I think we'll top our health up because we did take a few shots from the drone. There we go. Glitch again. Okay, let's get over here. We'll hop into the space vehicle. Well, we'll just check it's got fully fueled up first. I think it's fully fueled up. Yep. Whoops. Start her up. And away we go. This is much faster, by the way, than the ground vehicle. This is about 40 kilometers per hour. It's only got 2 engines at the moment. But look at this thing. Look at this. It's just amazing. And you can see there's a distance to the edge of the atmosphere, and basically you break through the edge of the atmosphere and then you're in another loading screen. Well, you're not even in a loading screen really, you're in another sort of part of the world. You're in space, basically. So we've got just 20 meters to go, and we're just going to break through and we're in space. How awesome is that? Look at that. That just looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, one thing that's really interesting is if I stop here, there's our planet that we came from, Omicron, and you can see the gravity of the planet, if you don't have your thrusters burning, actually pulls you back towards the planet. And I think that's a really, really nice touch. So we're going to have a little fly around so that you can see how absolutely brilliant this game is. Of course, you can go into first person as well. So that over there is the asteroid belt, and down there I think that is the ice planet, and there's quite a distance between them. It takes a while to get in between them, and then, although in the future when the game's being developed, the distances between the planets is going to be much more, so you can't just kind of planet hop easily, which is going to make survival even more difficult, especially when you're having to make ammo for your guns, for your ships and everything as well. Now, this isn't armoured, so I've got to be careful because I know that there are drones around the asteroids, and that is a spaceship as well. I'm not sure what that sparkly thing is up on the top right there, but that is the orbiting space station. Can't see any drones. We'll get a little bit nearer. But I haven't got any armour on this ship, and I haven't got any guns, so I don't want to just die out here. I'll just lose my ship, so got to be a bit careful. Just turn away a little bit. Do a bit of a flyby. Can't see any drones. We can mine ore off of all of those asteroids as well. There's a drone there. There's 2 drones guarding the space station, you can see. So I'm just going to turn away. That's the ice planet then. That is the fire planet. And I think that is the moon over there on the far side. And all of these planets have their own gravity. They all have their own draw. I don't know what that object is there though. I really want to investigate that, see what that is. That's not, is that another space station or part of the space station? Got to be careful of those drones coming to investigate what I'm doing. There's a drone right over there on my left with plasma guns. I've got to be really careful here. So that's oh, we're getting attacked. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I can't chance losing this ship and all my stuff. basically out in space. So what I'm going to do, I think we're going to fly on back to Omnicron. I'll just show you what the re-entry looks like and then we'll end the episode there. But in the next episode, we're going to definitely come out here. I'll have the spaceship finished by then and we'll explore, I don't know, maybe right in the, maybe the moon first. Maybe we'll go and have a look at Omnicron's moon. And this time though, we won't be, we're going to enter the atmosphere very, very soon. Distance 400, 300, 200, 100, and we're through. And we can orientate ourselves by the big ship over there that crash landed. In fact, there's our base just ahead. So that was a good place to enter. So that's it for this episode, I think. Hope you enjoyed it. Definitely going to be probably heading, don't know, maybe to one of the other planets, maybe to the moon. We need to get this ship sorted out, get it some armor and get it some armaments first. So I'd like to thank you all for watching, of course. And I'll see you next time. Take care.